The International Symbol of Access was implemented to indicate barrier-free areas for people with all kinds of disabilities. However, because the symbol depicts a wheelchair, some people think the accessible areas are meant for only people who use wheelchairs. We must broaden our societal idea of what accessibility means. Hi, my name is Hope Hoffman, and I'm from Champlin, Minnesota. I'm a college student and currently working as a policy intern in the office of Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton and Lieutenant Governor Tina Smith. This past summer, I also interned with Federal Judge Donovan Frank at the Warren E. Berger Federal Building in St. Paul. I live with spina bifida and use ankle-foot orthotics to walk, or as I like to call them, helpers. I've grown up needing to constantly advocate for myself in a world that is at most times reluctant to change. People make assumptions based upon what they see. The current International Symbol of Access fails to distinguish a person from a wheelchair. A head is placed on top of a wheelchair, effectively creating a human-wheelchair hybrid.
A circle and two rectangles are added to a wheelchair graphic to complete the International Symbol of Access.
Could this be the reason we continue to fail in seeing a person with a disability as more than just that disability? Perhaps this is why there have been efforts to change the Symbol of Access already. New York State recently passed a new in-motion symbol of accessibility.
The in-motion symbol of accessibility with forward-reaching head and backward-pointing arm angle.
Though this symbol has good intentions, giving life to the image of a person in a wheelchair, when only a quarter of people with physical disabilities use a wheelchair can't represent us all. I know for myself that there have been several times where I've avoided parking in an accessible parking space, even if I may have needed it, because the symbol that's supposed to be representing me doesn't.
Hope drives past a row of parking spaces, each marked with the current International Symbol of Access.
I sat down with disability advocates Ashley Bailey and Alma Guerrero to get their views on how the International Symbol of Access impacts them.
Hello, my name is Ashley Bailey. I work at Hennepin County as a social worker for individuals with disabilities. I think a more inclusive symbol could show people of different backgrounds and different disabilities. I used to walk, so I think it would be cool to see people in walkers and show more aspects of disability.
Hi, I'm Alma Guerrero. I'm 23, studying at Morton College, and I'm also an advocate for disability awareness. You know, not everyone uses a wheelchair, so while I feel it's nice that they thought to update it, I still feel like it lacks representation of, you know, the many different kinds of disabilities that are out there. So it would be nice to just get a more diverse representation into the symbol.
Are the symbols representing people with disabilities affecting the equality of people with disabilities? I want to know what you think. Leave a comment on what you think a new symbol should look like, or design a new symbol that you think represents us all. For more videos from storytellers like me, check out rootedinrights.org. And to find out how you can help support the Storyteller series, visit patreon.com/RIR Storytellers and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Written and directed by Hope Hoffman. Special thanks to Alma Guerrero, Ashley Bailey, Anna Singh, and Emily McClellan.
The following federal funding partners shared in the cost of producing this video: the Administration for Community Living, ACL, Award Number 1701WAPADD, the Department of Health and Human Services Administration, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, Center for Mental Health Services, SAMHSA, Award Number 3X98SM005397-17S1. These contents are the sole responsibility of Disability Rights Washington, the parent organization of Rooted in Rights, and do not necessarily represent the official views of ACL or SAMHSA.